Hey guys, Typhoon Reviews here, and welcome to my review for Musaigen no Phantom World, episode 11. Never did I think that I would say those words again, but I did say about a month ago or two that I would review this series once again if there was an episode that made me want to. And it seems like episode 11 is that episode. This episode was an 8 out of 10, which is far better than any rating that I had given its previous episodes. The worst being a 4 and the highest being a 7. Now the reason to this is that there was actual plot in this episode, and I don't mean like a very good one, but it still showcased a backstory and it showed us how Mai and Haruhiko interact with each other, how they bond, and it showed a different side of these people, and I really enjoyed that. It wasn't the stale thing over and over again. The best part of these episodes were definitely about Haruhiko's past and how Mai reacted to it and everything else. And we can talk about this more as we continue throughout the episode. Now, the episode starts with all of them being in a restaurant, and that's pretty normal. That's just like how a normal episode of Musaigen starts. It's nothing new and it's nothing interesting. But then we move on to Haruko's home, and we can see him working on the thing that we found many episodes back. And if this thing is still present and they're actually showcasing it again, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be an important plot point and it's going to have some effect in the story. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm very interested to see what it's gonna be. I mean, we only have like two episodes remaining, so I'm not sure what they can do right now, but there has to be something about this thing that we are seeing, otherwise, there's no way they would show it. Now, as we go on, Haruko sees a letter in a box that he found, and it's from his elementary school time. And it's pretty interesting to see what happened the next day after. But to be honest, when he actually reads the letter, you can't actually hear anything. And we'll understand what he was saying and talking about at the end of this episode. And this letter was actually a pretty emotional one. And I actually, felt a bit sad about what happened here. I think KyoAni did a great job with this episode. It was very good. Now, in the next morning, you can say Haruko wake up as a child, and this was an interesting turn of events. I did not actually expect this to happen at all, but it happened, and it wasn't handled badly at all. It was pretty good. Kid Haruko is awesome. I like his attitude, and he was pretty cute, as well as the way he acted with Mai was pretty funny. Now it seems like Kid Haruko lost all of his memories. So he went to the school and he was in 1A or something and he thought he was still studying there. But as is the case, it's not. Then Kurumi finds him, takes him to everyone else, and they all realize that he's actually Haruko, just turned back to his child form. No one knows what happened and how it happened, but they all, took a liking to him pretty soon. And the scene with Mai, rubbing his cheeks was pretty adorable. And it seemed like every girl in that whole school found it pretty adorable. Kid Haruko had game. I'm telling you, he was much better than adult or teenage Haruko at handling, how to spend time with girls. Way better. He was pretty smooth in the way he talked. Now, the question of who is going to take care of Kid Haruko came up, and it seemed like everyone was busy except for the Ruru, or the fairy, or not the yeah, it's a fairy. But Mai decided no way that Ruru is going to handle Haruko, and she decided to take him under her, you know, wing, I guess. And they started living together. I don't know how many days or weeks passed, but it seems like Mai got very, very tired taking care of Haruhiko, managing her school, managing her part time job, defeating phantoms, and all of this tired her out, and we can see that in the later part of the episode. Now, another scene to note is a scene where Haruhiko was looking out at the park and he saw a parents and a child playing, and this was foreshadowing as to the end of this episode and what happened in the letter. It was pretty emotional, and I'm glad that they handled the way that they did. Now Haruko, he realized that Mai is being, getting tired of all of this, and she's not looking after her health properly, and he says that he wants to work as well. And him being an elementary student, there's no way for that to happen. Then we have a very sweet like conversation between Mai and her kid Haruko during the night, and it seems like both of them have a past similar to each other, where both of them were lonely without anyone to take care of them, and they grew up in isolation again. But we can see that Mai did have a mother. We don't know what happened to her, and I'm pretty interested to find out what happened to that as well. Now it seems like Kid Haruko and Mai bonded very well, and they began to enjoy, uh, you know, time together more. Now, at the end of the episode is when Haruko changes back to his adult form. Now, this was because Mai got attacked by a sand phantom, and she was too tired to fight back. And Kid Haruko was pretty angry and wanted to turn back into saddle form, and he did. And Haruko called out Cthulhu and defeated the Sand Phantom. Then, after all this, the last part we see that he doesn't actually remember what happened in his kid state, and that's pretty sad as well because obviously he and Mai spent a lot of time with each other and they bonded a lot, and Mai enjoyed what happened. She didn't want him to forget. But then you can see Mai actually read Haruko's letter. And the letter was pretty sad. It mentioned how Haruko wrote that he spent time with his parents in the park where he played in the swing and he enjoyed it very much. But the thing is, it was a lie. It, everything he wrote in that letter was a lie, and that's pretty sad. That he had to make up such stuff to say that he was happy. And Maya understood that as well, and she was pretty sad. And the episode ends off with everyone joking about how Kid Hariko was better than the adult Hariko. I'm not actually sure if they were joking, but oh well. As such, I believe that this was a very good episode. You had actual development, the animation was good, the story was actually got a lot better. It wasn't the same old thing over and over again. The backstory was great. They handled it very well. I think it was a overall very good episode. Like I said, I give it an 8 out of 10. Now, that's all for today's review. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to press the like button. If you didn't, go ahead and press the dislike button. And if you have your own opinions about this episode, please go and write it down in the comments. Type in reviews here. See you guys later.